in your presence.
Thank you.
So let me just call you Arafua for now.
Yes.
It's a beautiful Ga name. We, the Akan say Erefua, but the Gans say Arafua.
That's right.
So Arafua. Tell us a bit about what you remember about that time when you were you. I mean, I just want you to paint a picture for us, even before we start the main conversation. Come back, fine.
It was a time of peace. It was a time of just learning things and new experiences, going to school, trying to be the best you can. And we listen to our adults. Any person who is 1 year older than you is your auntie or your aunt, your uncle or your uncle, your sister and your brother. So there was that respectful distance between relatives. Today, we have learned from the Americans especially how not to respect age. Age comes with a lot of wisdom. Some of us like to share it, and we're not afraid to share it. Others are afraid because they'll be called names.
Yeah.
So they
like
just
Kolo
exactly
and the rest. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was a good time. It was a time of things changing. I went to school in Kita Convent. I was a Catholic at 10 years. By 11, Ghana got independence. And it was a time to be alive at the time.
Can you kindly explain if you say it was a time to be alive?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It was a time of liberation. You could feel it in the air. You could feel the joy. You could feel the joy. You could feel the... you could breathe the liberation. You know, at a time, the colonial masters lived in a certain area in Accra, and we lived in a certain area. Do you know what they call the boundary road?
No.
The boundary road comes from La, goes all the way through the old GBC area and goes straight through to Kwame Nkrumah Circle onto today's Obecha Bilamte Circle.
Okay.
Okay, that's boundary road.
Wow.
It bounds. It puts the I wouldn't say a wall, but the demarcation of where the white people were and where we were. The white people were beyond the boundary road, you know, around cantonments and those areas, Ridge. As I say it, you can see it in your mind now where they were.
Affluent areas now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, we are able to go there. Nobody will ask you what you're doing there. So it was a good time. Music in the air, music of liberation, dancing. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Wow. Wow, that's so I can just zoom back and imagine myself being there. Like you're saying, you know, it was actually a time to be alive, because even 68 years on, we feel alive thanks to that very historic day. But what has really changed? You know, you grew up 10 years, 11 years later, we gained independence. What was it like, you know, after they left? How was, you know, the transition from living with them, not being able to cross the boundary, then all of a sudden you are able to go places, you feel free, you know, as a Ghanaian?
Yes, indeed. Indeed. What has changed? People are more affluent. Before independence, a lot of people alive there, people at working age, if you work for the government, you don't get a directorship or a secretaryship or anything. You are a gopher. A gopher means get the coffee, go get the mail, go. That's what we did. So we did not learn much from the British when they were here. When we got independence, we were in a hurry to get the independence. So the rudimentary knowledge that we need to run an office is not there.
Wow.
And it persists today. It persists today. Reason why, when you go to a government office and you ask for a service, they open a file for you. Today, you spend about 8 hours there.
For a very simple thing.
For a very simple thing. Next day you come, that file is missing. It happened to me. I'm not saying this because it's in the air. It happened to me in a government office. I had lived in the US for over 40 years. I had come home. And when I got home, there was a lot of confusion about water payment and electricity payment and things with my mother. So I went there. That is the only place I could go, the offices. And I went there. I spent the whole day. It was in the industrial area. Spent the whole day. Go here, go there, go here, go there. I did. They said, come tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, I came. When I got there, I was told to go and wait. I was told to come there at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I was there. They gave me a seat, and I sat. And I waited and waited and waited. Around 10, I went and asked the secretary, what is going on? She said they are having a staff meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning. What happened to after work? That you keep the staff there for an hour or two to do your business. But you have people come in, giving them time to come and do business, and they wait because you're meeting with your staff. It's unheard of.
Wow. Let's cool down a little. You look beautiful, from what you have there, that weaved pony, to your beautiful, very admirable gray, to the beads you have, the yellow. You're matching it with this exquisite Ghanaian print. Let's talk fashion. Fashion then and fashion now.
Whoa. Fashion then.
Yeah.
My sister was a leader in fashion at the time.
Ooh.
Her name was Zinabu.
Okay.
Everybody called her Zin.
Zin.
When you came to Accra and you want somebody to beautify you to go for a function, you go to Zin.
Wow.
Or you come to her salon.
Around the
there
1950s or 60s? 1950s?
Yes, by the independence time.
Okay.
She was the lady who kind of put the wives of the ministers together.
Oh. And she was big.
Yes, she was big. When you open the television, she's right on there. She's in Sunday Mirror. She's all over the place. Zinabu Nelson. If you ask those who are my age, they will tell you what I'm saying is true. And what can I say? She was very elegant, very tall, beautiful woman. I admired her a great deal. She had a salon. There were 3 salons in Accra.
Just 3?
Just 3. Beauty Rama, Zin's Beauty Parlor, and there is a 3rd one that I'm not remembering right now.
Okay.
But Beauty Rama is around Jamestown. Zin's Beauty Parlor is around just Kwame Nkrumah Circle. And the one, I can't remember the name, was in Adabraka area.
Okay. Wow.
And
in that typical salon,
yes,
what do you see there?
My sister's salon.
Yeah.
My sister's
Yes.
salon. At the time, wigs were in vogue.
Okay.
So we had a lot of wigs. She was doing people's hair and wigs. I wore wigs at the time. A lot of makeup. All this
Lashes.
Stuff like
Lashes.
lashes.
So how
yes.
was makeup like? So we can
Yeah.
rush to. How was makeup like? Was it like ours, or it was a bit different?
No, makeup was like yours.
Okay.
However, there is too much stuff today on the makeup.
Okay.
For me, for example, at the time, I only did my lips and my eyes,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right.
But my friends, you know, they went up with it.
How about clothing?
Whoa.
I understand they wore a lot of short stuff. then.
Oh yes, we called them the mini skirts.
Okay.
Yeah, we had mini skirts. However, we didn't wear short things and not wear socks, not socks,
Stockings.
but no, we call them
Leggings.
leggings.
Whoa.
We had leggings, fishnet leggings.
Okay.
And I wore my mini skirt way up to here because I have legs that will not stop.
Ah! Oh yeah.
Yes, and I showed it off.
You showed it up.
Oh yes.
So your skirts were like under your bottom,
Oh yes.
Very short.
and you wore those fishnets.
Oh yes,
fishnet
those
leggings.
fishnet stockings.
But if we wore them today, you would say we're dressing. We're
No. You see, what's the difference between ours and today is that a couple of years back, it was a very popular saying when you saw somebody with very short skirt. And then the top was opening to the panty.
Yeah.
And when you say, oh, look, your panty is showing, say, the saying was, I'm aware.
I'm aware.
I'm aware. So I'm aware started from your time.
We didn't have aware. We didn't call them aware. That's what
okay.
I'm saying. Because of the leggings, we
Okay.
are all covered.
Okay. So how about Ghanaian prints then? Because African prints like you're wearing. What's the name of what you're wearing?
Oh, this one is called Katawudiesuna Bobidie.
OBDS. Were you wearing African prints?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We had African prints just like you're wearing.
Okay.
We wore cover shirt, you know, the top
Yeah.
and the cover cloth. A few people wore skirts, long pencil skirts with a slit here and a slit there.
Which one was the capsules? Was it cabasols or something? They used to call
Cover shirt.
Kaba shirt.
It is the top, you know, the top part, the blouse of what we wear today is the top part.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the shoulder parts, I guess.
The shoulder parts came
Sometimes,
later.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what takes you back at this age? You know, in the next couple of months, you have spent 8 decades, which
Yes.
is quite. I don't know how many people are able to get there. It's quite great. But what takes you back to your youthful days now? Is it the music? Is it the fashion? Well, actually, you know, if you want to go back, zoom back in time when you were in your heydays, and you know, you would just catch the attention of every guy out there.
I would like to go back to school.
Oh.
I would like to go back to school.
That's the last thing I was expecting.
Yes.
What was so fun about school then?
I felt comfort. I felt loved. See, reason why I would like to go back to school was it was the only place that I didn't have to apologize for my existence.
Oh wow, interesting. At what level was that? Are we talking about the university? Was it the high school level?
The high school.
The high school level.
The high school level. And today, my children tell me they envy me for that time because they see the interaction that I have with my mates. We call each other, we visit each other, and it's, you know, they were raised abroad.
Whoa.
And so they don't have this sisterly relationship with their classmates. As soon as they finish school,
They're
that's
done.
it. But with me, because of my, how do I say it, my love for my school, I'm almost always at the school doing things for school.
Wow.
Yes. And right now, one of my pet projects is the Agosa House.
Okay.
Agosa House is supposed to be a place where all the old school girls can come back and do stuff. Wow. You can even have parties there. We're going to have a great hall. That's the conference hall where we can meet and, we can do so many things there.
Okay.
And we're raising funds. So
right.
Anybody who would like to support us, please do.
All right. Okay. Now, we have the Freedom Jams coming. We call it Freedom Jams because it's the Freedom Month, Independence Month.
Right.
And it's all about Ghanaian music,
right.
Food, games. Some people are dressed in their, their wigs and extra large shoes and guarantees. That time, yes.
Yes.
And okay, so we'd like you to endorse it for us, please.
Okay. How do you endorse it?
Okay, for whatever comes in your mind, from your heart, because we're celebrating Ghanaian food, Ghanaian games, and everything.
We're going back to your days.
We're going back to your days, back to the 50s.
Okay. Okay, like right now, I see some fufu and black alatus, they call it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the beach. Guy.
Oh, that kind. Okay. Oh, yes. And the quite recent for now. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, and quite recent. I can know me afe dreads. Dreadlocks
was non-existent.
Yours truly, Jimonica Bamani. Now we are telling. Hefe heni maya banyense.
Dreadlocks
yes. No me cable.
Wow.
No me if your dread say what mini.
Oh.
Ona. Ni inte yang America for so many years. It was the fashion at the time. Me wo mba bwen gromo ni mba papa bi mi ake. Mbi maba keji o tawe afi won mi ne wo han wo ya won school no ha wo pay school fees hu kete university hu ke min ke da bi ene e ko won he ko ene fan keke
fashion right
e fe he ni ma nimba marry ake o wule ni ne he's
many lay reader lo mi
no mba marry mba abakpe mi na ke me teni ya feni ne enu chumo no ba twen he was a diplomat.
Okay.
No diplomat ngai nie ne kenke.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
But see, right now it's all over the place.
Oh. Kente jano mo fe mo nyense ho ni no mi obana ni mabane ngbo ini ne short say
mama was hot. And mama is really tall. And she says she's got legs to die for.
Yeah.
Legs that
doesn't see it. Don't see
it. Me no back at Ghana, many kwewo. Oba ye Ghana ni oba jo, oba bu Ghana
lala to okay.
No back.
Oh, masmo ni maka make neke nyone no ne. Eje nyon pakpa ke hawo.
Yes.
Eje no mi wo na wo he no yeli. Ni bi baba o soto eba hawo ke ha wo ma no ya. Shino kome ne ba ni gba mi nkometo na. Ji boni wo ngo wo ma. Ni wo ba sha wo he afole wo ha wo ma. Mineke iliake ifio no kofio ha wo ma eja ken kwonse iya he na chose miye na fe ni maha noko ni nkewa ko ni meni jense na memba amehu ameba na enko ona mewo ifio mi ake ne kenyo ne no isan wo dwen wo manehi ko nyi gbe no wo no ba na ni street no wo muji keme nu ka che plastic afon ka wi ko ya bi wa ke mi no papa shiani alo papa street ni The government street ni nka government e boni ni mini ni leni ni wo fe ni me wa ka jom na ni mo ko mfe e sake o ke ma ka o fa ni o no pe gbe si ko.
Okay. Ma, I think at the appropriate time, okay, bye-bye, then we would have a conversation about our civil and civic responsibilities.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
That's for another time.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate your company this morning. It's been awesome having you.
Thank you.
And you look awesome at 80.
Thank you.
Really, you look awesome
Thank
at 80.
you.
So we're thanking our mother. That one so as a baby, I would say max 89.7 Sabri, and that's CP. Woman so at Muti, or maximum 104.3 Yankupon in Shabu. Abna Edina with a happy birthday, Abna. We love you so much. Enjoy your day from your almost ex-boyfriend. We cannot. On one year we used to say, almost ex-boyfriend. All right, Abna, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, we see Sasira Santana. Happy birthday. It's coming from your almost ex-boyfriend. Coming straight from Ricky to you, Gio. So happy birthday to you, Sasira Santana.
Yeah, to us, so dear. Now, Babs Newman, happy birthday, Babs Newman of Amansan FM, UK from Ricky. Hey, and there was Ricky call from Amansan FM, UK. All right, Mommy, Babs, Onyango Ponchirapa.
If you be a mom. Okay, hey, Nidiamba, right? This is to how come? That's coming from Daniela. So I'm sure the name Opong, that's the name over there in the army. So this is coming from your dearest Daniela from Accra. Happy birthday to you, Opong.
Dan Grail, happy birthday to Dan Grail of IMAX Media. Nyango Ponchira pa Ebra, this one Nyango Pandro man pay you huye. The wa dan pa why na jiweni. Na fe no abompa impact onye ni die nko ai. Ujiweni na abompa e ma wodapa.
And we so Ekoma Maggie Agri. Happy birthday, Maggie Agri. That's coming from IMAX Media. Ubia or IMAX Emma Awodapa. Happy birthday, Maggie.
And Mrs. Mercy Ekua Mawena Asemsro. Glorious happy birthday to Mom, Mrs. Mercy Ekua Mawena Asemsro. Tema. Pray for sustainability in coming years. Stay blessed, Mom. From Elder Obed Dennis Kateku, formerly of Unibank Ghana. To your money, Mami, I would have.
Joy, we so Ekoma Nadia. Happy birthday, Nadia. May God bless you, grant you more grace in everything your heart desires. We so Ifi or down for pa Hannah Edu. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Celebrations need us. And then they do Prophet Oninaso. Happy birthday, Prophet Oninaso. May the Almighty God bless you in all your endeavors from KB. Okay, I said, like I said, and come and give us about any bang about one of the I was so asking. Yeah, that your mammy, I see. I had that you say, so
yes, yeah, Damasi.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Yes, sir. And I'm going to do my, but you see a best sense, she movie. I was here, many just a cocoa in the DJ. Many and joy, Wilson, joy comes in the morning. We see you, God willing.